Tiny House Prepper.
Live simple, live free.
Hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth with Tiny House Prepper.
And here we are in beautiful, warm, sunny San Francisco.
It is gorgeous here.
Yeah, we're really enjoying the warmth, the sun
Yeah.
coming out of the cold.
Completely cloudless sky today. We came out because I really needed to see my father, and he doesn't live too far from here. We have some family we can stay with here in San Francisco. That has it's going to be an incredible visit, and I'm so thrilled to be able to be here. And you can see we have the Golden Gate Bridge and the ships and boats behind us. Yeah.
I was here, I've been here several times, but it's been many decades ago. When I get out of the Army, I was in Korea. When I got out of the active duty Army, I went into the National Guard, but I was in Korea. So they shipped me here to Presidio to out-process into the Army. I mean, out of the Army. Presidio is not even an Army base anymore, but that was in 1990. So I guess that was the last time I was here.
Wow. Yeah.
So we're going to enjoy it. Enjoy seeing your dad.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So we are here the first morning after a very long and exhausting trip. We got in about 10:30 last night, which is like 1:30 a.m. our time. And now we are walking down to have some breakfast.
Yes. Beautiful
And,
San Francisco. What a gorgeous day.
Yep.
Oh,
And in the city, you walk everywhere.
That's
I'm
right.
not used to that.
it's good for us.
This is 2 blocks away. Where we live, everything is 2 miles away. So we're gonna go down and check this out. Beautiful, gorgeous day. It's about 60 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. And here we are walking down the streets of San Francisco. How are you doing?
Oh, great. Absolutely great. It's looking good. What a beautiful restaurant.
How's that for a breakfast burrito? So it turns out that my nephew is a cyclist like me, and that's cool because he's a local here in San Francisco. So we're gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna have to go rent a bike, and we'll do that. He's gonna take me to all the best bike spots and see some of the views that I'm not familiar with. So I'm really excited about that. So here we go. This is the bike rental place. Right down on the bay.
You guys rent some bikes today?
think I need new brake pads in the front. Gotta make some noise, right? Something to get out. Downward like that. Yeah.
Now, up until this point, we had done several miles right down along the bay, completely flat, very enjoyable, very beautiful. But you know, San Francisco is known for its hills, and this is where we found one of the hills, starting to climb up to the Golden Gate Bridge. And this used to be a road for cars, and now it's just for pedestrians and bicycles. And at this point, wow, man, I discovered, you know, I'm not as young as I used to be. This hill was at least a 10% grade, and some parts was as much as 13.8% grade. Now, I did climb the whole thing, but you see my nephew is just taking off and leaving me in the dust. And it used to be I could fly up this thing, and like I said, I still did it, but man, I'm just not in the kind of shape or age that I used to be. And as you can see, all the other young local roadies just passed me like I was standing still. But like I said, I never quit, I never walked. It was a good climb. Now I'm down in my lowest gear, still climbing along. Just approaching the very top of the steepest part, 13.8%. I got up here and I took a much needed break for a few minutes just to enjoy the view. And then from this point on, it continued to climb for probably another half mile at least until we got to the base of the Golden Gate Bridge. So now comes the fun part, heading back down what we had climbed earlier to get up to the bridge. It was just coast all the way. It was a lot of fun. And there were these little open cockpit trikes that you could rent. I assume they were electric, but I'm not completely sure. But they were everywhere down here in the touristy area. They look pretty cool. Now we're coming up on the really steep part that we had climbed earlier. And this was really a blast. If I could have just let loose and let the brakes go, I probably could have done 50 miles an hour down here. But unfortunately, the asphalt was not real smooth, and so we had to control our speed and ride the brakes all the way down. And that was a shame, because if this was smooth, it would have been just a blast, hammer down this hill.
So as we're coming up and approaching the Golden Gate Bridge here, I wanted to do a little bit of looking, and I did a little research to find out more about it. Pretty interesting. It just is such a beautiful structure. It spans the Golden Gate. That is a 1 mile wide or 1.6 kilometer strait that connects the San Francisco Bay and the Pacific Ocean. And it connects San Francisco to Marin County and carries U.S. Route 101 and California State Route 1 across the strait. It's kind of one of the most internationally recognized symbols of San Francisco and been declared one of the wonders of the modern world by the American Society of Civil Engineers. As we go underneath the big tower there, you can look and see, and it's beautiful Art Deco. You can look at that, and there's a gorgeous Art Deco decorations on it. It's 6 lanes wide with cars, pedestrians, and bicycles, and it's a suspension, truss arch, and truss causeway structure. Wow, it's about 1.7 miles or 2.7 kilometers long, 90 feet wide, and it is 220 feet above the water at high tide. So it was started in 1933 and finished in May of 1937. And as we're going under this, look at that beautiful, the Art Deco decoration on there. Yeah, it's a beautiful bridge.
So what do you think?
Oh, this lookout is absolutely beautiful. Of course, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge right behind you here. And this is right out over San Francisco. It's really beautiful, and the weather is just perfect today.
Ahí separamos por aquí.
No, pero
Ah, bajar.
Ajá.
Okay, there it is. Out there, that is Alcatraz Island. And there's a reason why it's such a safe prison. We saw a whole big thing about it. The currents, as they flow through the Golden Gate and go out into the ocean, are treacherous around there. And so not only was the prison very, very secure, but it's extremely difficult to actually escape on the water. Up there, that's Alcatraz right there. I wish we could go and do a tour there, but I don't know if we're going to have time. Well, we're just coming back from visiting my dad for the last day that we're going to be able to go see him. We've been able to go up there every day that we've been in the San Francisco area and visit with him for a while every day. So it's been a really good visit. We talked to him about maybe being on the video, but he's feeling a little camera shy, and I always like to really honor that. And so, but I was truly glad to get to spend some time with him. He'll be 85, coming up this year. He'll turn 85. So anyway, that was one of the really good reasons that that I came, was to get a chance to get to see him. So it was a good visit. So, and then I've been thoroughly enjoying San Francisco and the family there. But anyway, it's been a bit of a drive up there, but very definitely worth it.
Fog, can you see the fog there? Rolling in over the mountain.
Wow, just coming in. Wow. Just watch it moving in.
That is so cool.
You
see the top of the Golden Gate Bridge is peeking out. That's quite a building.
Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed seeing San Francisco with us, and we've only been here for 4 days, but we thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's quite a beautiful city. It was a great visit with family and a really good visit with my dad and my stepmother. And so yeah, I'm really grateful that we could come.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, the people that built this city had such a heart for beauty. Everything you look at, somebody made it a piece of art. It's amazing.
Yeah. And so now we leave here and we're going back into the cold again. But wait, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're going from here directly to Salt Lake for another Thrive Life leadership training. So when we get there, we're not going to show you anything about the training. But one of the things that's happening is Thrive has scheduled an excursion to Moab for the day. So we're going to get on a tour bus with a bunch of other Thrive consultants and go to Moab. Moab has been on my bucket list for many years and I'm very excited. So we'll take you along for the Moab trip in an upcoming video. So,
It's an amazing
yeah.
place.
So
Oh,
look
goodness.
forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Glad you came along.
You be blessed.
Yep, love you guys. We'll
All
see
right.
you soon.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
On to North Access Road towards San Bruno Avenue.
What a beautiful sunrise. Oh my goodness. We are heading to the airport to fly out of San Francisco, and it is early. The sunrise is gorgeous. And we're going to be right in the middle of intense traffic, so we've given ourselves tons of time.
Yeah.
But we are here in the airport in San Francisco, and a couple of people that watch us on YouTube came by and said hello, and we're here out here in San Francisco. So you are
Joanne.
Joanne. That's right. Make sure you get your name.
And Ed Morton.
Ed, yeah.
And she is religious about watching.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh.
So, it was really very super
Oh.
nice to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you. I would never
What
have
a
guessed.
pleasant surprise.
Here we go. You gonna get in it a little bit, hun?
Okay. Wow.
You know, this is one of the new things that we are discovering about YouTube. To be able to just be walking through an airport and somebody recognizes us, it's
It's an amazing feeling. Yes.
really kind of blowing us away. But
Especially for a woman who doesn't say 2 words most times in public. Here
Yeah.
she is just giggly over meeting you folks.
Well, it's been wonderful meeting you
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you for being so kind.